Hi everybody and welcome back. Now in this very short lesson, we're going to take what we've just learned and return to our title helper. So you might remember that from a few lessons back. So let me jump into my code editor here. There we go, code editor. So as you can see in app helpers, application helper, and our function full title. So let's now take what we've learned over the last couple of lessons and apply that knowledge to this application helper here. And how can we apply that knowledge? Well, simply let's add in some comments. So let's start off with hash. So Ruby comments are with a hash. So hash, what does this function actually do? Well, it returns, it reruns, it returns, done it again, it returns a full title, tile, going back to my old errors, it returns a full title on a per page basis. Perfect. There we go. So that's what this block of code does. Let's break it down a little bit more with another comment here. And what is the line directly below it doing? def full underscore title. Well, this is a method definition and it includes an optional argument. There we go, perfect. Okay, let's move down to the next line of code, which is base underscore title equals. What are we doing here? Well, what we're doing here is we are creating and assigning a variable. What's our next line of code doing? Well, our next line is if page underscore title empty, and this is a Boolean test. So hash Boolean test. So we're testing true or false here. If page title, let me escape that there so we can see it. If page underscore title is empty, do the following. And if indeed it is empty, what are we telling it to do? Well, we're telling it to return the base title, and that is implicit return. There we go. And finally, if we go down here, what are we doing here just beneath the else keyword? What we're doing here is string concatenation. How do you spell concatenation? It's a difficult one. There you go, string concatenation. Okay, let me save that. Now, I wouldn't ordinarily recommend breaking up your blocks of code like this with comments. Obviously do add comments to help with readability and understanding for when you return to your code, but here I've added in the extra line spaces and the comments simply as a learning tool. Now there is one piece of code on this screen that we have not yet discussed, and that's at line 1. Module application helper. Modules provide us with a way to package together related methods. These methods can then be added to Ruby classes using the keyword include. Ordinarily, you explicitly include modules yourself, but as this is a helper module, Rails takes care of the inclusion for us, and we're going to learn much more about this in later lessons. But that's it for this nice short lesson. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next lesson.